Hey everyone, doing a camp out today. Over with some really good friends of mine. Um, Let me show you what I got for gear. I haven't picked a spot yet, but that's what you guys are going to be here to witness. So I got jacket, good bucket, fleece blanket, pillows, sleeping bag, mat, tent. I got my pack where I have food and things for the rest of the night in my hammock and stuff. So let's go find a spot. Let me close things up in my vehicle here. All right, we're gonna go. So I camped out here before, tried making a couple of videos, but didn't really turn out too good. So um, this is what we're gonna be walking into. So not super dense forest, but it's a pretty fair amount of forest. So I'm trying to find a spot that looks good. That's not too far, and where it's gonna be the highest, where highest elevation, like keep me warm tonight. And let's see. Oh boy, I'm almost actually thinking about maybe right over here. But I'm gonna walk around a little bit, just check things out. So as you can see, it's really beautiful. I just ate a bug. Very nice up here. So, see tons of possibilities around here, as you can see. So, these are pretty good spots. A couple of things that I look for myself is, the first one being no widowmakers, like that tree right there is leaning up against another tree. Second one is areas that are flat and level, and it has an abundance of firewood around, which this does. So I think maybe around here I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna clear some stuff around, or oh, the tree spacing for my hammock, because it's warm enough. I think I'm just gonna sleep in my hammock tonight. I slept in my tent last time I was out here. My back was feeling pretty sore after. So, got some pretty good trees to anchor to. Um, hmm. Hmm. I I think right here. I think I could hang my hammock out right between those two trees. I brought my tent with me just in case. And this will give me a nice area. And there's a pretty big fallen tree right there. I can cook myself a fire. I am going to make some grilled bologna and cheese sandwiches. So, and I got some soup. So, good hearty meal. All right, well, I'm gonna end this for right now, and I'll touch base with you once I get my gear here and start getting things set up. All right, everyone. Let me show you what I got. there's my hammock, pillow, blanket, got this, and then got my sleeping mat underneath that. Got my nice little bug zapper light. I have this stream, kind of like to swing myself. And then there's where I have things, my pack. There's dinner, and there's where I'm gonna make my fire for dinner. And there's a little bit of firewood I've scavenged just within the last couple of minutes. Really, really easy pickings. There's a lot of dead trees out here that I can just burn. So there's tons of them all over the place. So, as you can see, I broke up all that within a matter of minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and break up some more. Get things ready, get a fire started. I'm not doing anything primitive to start a fire. I'm gonna put logs together. I don't have any toilet paper or anything like that. Nothing to catch a flame easily. So, go out and find some dried tinder and get my makings for a pretty good fire. So, last time I was here, I didn't go very far in. This time, I'm not going in nearly as far in. As you can see, there's a lot of forest. There's a lot of spots I could have picked from. But when it calls to be in nature, to be in that peace, to hear nothing but nature's song, is absolutely rewarding. So I'm fortunate that um, I'm surrounded by it, but however, it is slim pickings as far as camp spots out here. There's a few places out there. There's a place called Tom Bigby State Park out here. Pretty beautiful territory. They have a really nice trail that I walked on a few times. Very, very beautiful. Um, they're getting ready to close down for this season. Just getting to be that time of the year. Fortunate again, bless our Heavenly Father for this one. I am surrounded by beautiful weather for the next couple of days. So, high today is supposed to be like 69, 70 degrees. So it's fairly warm. So, I did bring preparations if it does get too cold, but hopefully I won't have to use them. So, but again, I look at it again. Um, I have some wonderful friends of mine that let me camp out in their backyard. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some more firewood going and maybe start getting dinner going because I'm pretty tired. So, I'll check back with you folks soon. So, got my pile of dry tinder, pine needles, and dry leaves. Again, I didn't bring any kind of real fire starter. I have a lighter with me. I have a flint striker if I absolutely need it. But just getting ready to start things going here. And so, trust a Bic comes through. I haven't really practiced this too much, so bear with me. dying. Okay, the lighter's dead. Oh, there's one more thing I can do. Um, that little thumb protector that's supposed to make it easier to use the lighter. Garbage. But anyways, success. See, that little piece right there. Let's try this again. Shake it up a little bit. Okay, the lighter is not working. Okay, you see, it's sparking, but there's no flame. So, I think I have another lighter in my truck. So, luckily I'm not too far. So, let's let me show you just how far in I am. Here's my pile ready for a flame. Back on no flame. I can make it work. I could. But the problem is those little thumb protector things, even though they kind of hinder you using the lighter a little bit. When you take it off, really wears on your thumb. Let me see. That's what I got. I got a black thumb. Let me check my bag before I walk out to my truck again. Just dig in it. Just make sure. Oh, yay! I got one that works. Yay! Okay, good. I didn't have to go out. Go back to my truck. Okay, good. Okay. Sit you guys right there. Perfect. And you get a tripod. Oh, again, it's just those thumb protectors. I don't like them. I started coming out with them when I was in my 20s. And it's like some type of protection device. But you don't need it. Just doing a simple overnighter again tonight. Next weekend I may go for 1-2 days. I might have some company with me next time. So, let's go and get this fire going. Let's get some bed of coals going. So, let's try this again. Okay, there's a little bit of flame. I need to light it from underneath. Okay, so it's slightly going. I need to feed it a little bit by little bit. Ooh, better get that lighter out of the way. Ooh, move back. I cleared this whole spot right here. So, if you know, a couple of ways you can do a fire. A lot of people will bring long pieces of wood in and just burn them to size. Some people will cut them down to size. But boy, that flame's kind of tall. But it's I don't really care either way. Burning them down to size doesn't work. Ooh, I'm gonna move you guys. Okay. Well, got some fire going. As you can see, um, just enough to give me a good bit of coals to put all that together. So I have a loaf of bread, and I have some cheese and bologna, and then I have mustard to go in between it. I'm gonna try to slowly roast it, and then I have this one, which is just simply chicken and wild rice. So, the sandwich and the soup is for dinner. So, let me see if I can sit you folks down there and um, watch me kind of how I work stuff. But obviously, I mean, this isn't any kind of survival. Um, it's just simply an overnight basic camp out. Down there you can see my truck. As you can see, um, I am not very far into the forest. Um, so, um, just throwing a couple of pieces on. Hopefully that'll catch. Okay, there. Okay. All around is this dry duff everywhere, and it just lights up like darn near gasoline, as you can see. And I would be lying if that did not hurt just a little bit, smacking that across my knee. Just keep it all together. Oops. Oh yeah, that was a good steering stick right there. Yes, I just burnt myself. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's a better stick. Just making sure that nothing else catches on fire except for what I want to catch on fire. So we don't need any more forest fires. Okay. So I have some bigger logs um, waiting for me. Um, I'm probably gonna have a fire right before I go to bed. I'm just trying to set this up in like a tripod type form because this will give me a really, really good amount of embers for my frying pan tonight. Excuse me, I think I'm getting sick. My voice is kind of strained because I was yelling at Google Maps. Ooh, okay. Alright, now. Oh, that should burn up pretty good. Definitely don't need the fire for warmth. Like I said, I'm just looking for a good bed of coals. It is, what time is it? It's a little bit after 3 o'clock here. The sun's already starting to set. I think I maybe have, gauging by the sun and the time, and when it usually starts getting dark, it's gonna start um, going down around 4, 5. So I can't stay here for too long in the morning because I have to go to work. But I have to go to work until later, so I can sleep in a little bit. I just have to be back to help transport other people to work too, not just myself. So um, I want to show you guys something. I've had this thing for years, and I just love it. Okay, so check this out. This little fold-up camping chair. It folds up to about the size of an envelope, and I love it. I've taken it fishing with me so many times, and now I take it with me camping because it's it's compact and it folds out, and you always have a place to sit. So um, I already seen ants all over the place, so it's nice. So I'm gonna do plop a squat and ooh, get my stir stick real quick, or a stir stick. Oh, there it is. Um, ooh, get this stuff up before it gets buried. Just a fold up pruning saw. One of the best things I found to take with me camping, because then you always have a pretty aggressive saw. I know there's others out there, there's more compact, more aggressive, but um, Harbor Freight, $12, can't beat it. And then I just have a little bit of paracord. It's not true paracord, but it is cord nonetheless. And so I brought it with me because I thought I was gonna have to saw up some logs and stuff like that, but everything's just so dead out here. It snaps very, very easily. Oh, okay. Okay. Got that fire raging pretty good, so. Oh, excuse my old man grunts. Oh, all right. I just want to take this moment, just take 30 seconds to just listen to what I listen to, hear what I can hear right now. Okay, well, minus the few cars that go by, it's incredibly peaceful. And I really, really dig it. Um, just something about being in nature like this is just solidly rewarding. It doesn't have to be survival, even though I've done a few survival treks. Nothing really serious. Um, but um, it's just so peaceful out here. Just the sound of quiet. People take that for granted. Just the solid peace and quiet of nature. I don't feel like people can handle it, you know? I mean, I know camping is not everyone's cup of tea, but when you've spent your life being around chaos for so long, stuff like this, it really is a bonus. And I unfortunately have spent a pretty good fair amount of my life in chaos, and I just don't want it anymore. I'm getting too old to want to deal with it anymore. Um, I mean, I'm not a youngster by any means, but I'm certainly not an old man. I'm at my halfway mark to um, to 80. So I'm 45 right now. And so there just gets a point in, I feel anyways, I feel like it gets to a point in everyone's lives where they're just done with all the chaos, all the loud noises, all the drama behind everything. And I get really, really burned out over it really quick. Um, and so I strive on camp trips. Um, you can certainly call me an outdoorsman. I would consider myself that. I think I feel like I go camping enough, and I feel like I spend enough time in nature to call me a good woodsman. Um, so, but there's just something surreal about this. Uh, but I'm not gonna talk your guys' ear off. Give you guys one more good glance of my setup, and I think I'm gonna relax in my hammock for a little while because I'm not quite hungry yet, but I am pretty tired, so I may try to squeeze in a nap. Um, but hell, if not, then I'm just gonna relax. But there's nothing special going on with me relaxing, so there's no point in having you guys part of that. But um, just two things I want to stress really fast. When you have a fire, make sure that every that the whole area around your fire is cleared out. We cannot have any more of these forest fires. I hear it all the time on the news. Forest fires here, forest fires there. And it's all due to negligence. Well, some of it's part to unnatural causes or natural causes, but I remember a long time ago. I don't know if you folks remember this one. There was a Hayman fire, burned quite a bit of forest area, and that forest, any forest, in my opinion and in my eyes, is a direct connection to our Heavenly Father. And when I'm out here by myself, which I am, um, I feel the closest to my Heavenly Father because I'm around His creations. Um, and it's just incredibly rewarding. And there's just been quite a bit going on in my life. And just, I wouldn't normally do this kind of thing. Normally, if I have to work the next day, I wouldn't even bother with it because I didn't want a chance. But my stomach's talking to me a little bit. Um, but I thought, why not? I mean, I mean, I don't see any kind of bad things happening just by chancing on going to work going camping on a work night or a work day, I guess. So, as long as I'm out of here by like no later than 10 o'clock, um, I'll be just fine. Because like I said, I have to get some people to work, and then I have to get myself ready for work. Um, but you guys I may make another video, um, this coming weekend, because I may have some company next time. Um, but we'll see. It's a gentleman I have camped with before, um, and really nice gentleman. All part of um, the couple that I'm camping in their backyard. Um, it's a family. Oh man, I got all sorts of bug calling me right now. Um, so my roommate is um, is their daughter, and then the gentleman I've got. Oh, I just got a nasty whiff of smoke in the face. Um, is her brother. Very wonderful gentleman. I have done a few campouts with him out here. Like I said, it's. Sorry, excuse me. I'm just trying to feed the fire a little bit. I know there isn't really a call for a fire right now, but I have one. I'm going to move my seat just a little bit closer so I can steer the fire. We'll keep a better eye on it. Okay. Alright, so there's my fire so far. There's some dried up logs. Oh yeah, I got the nice sun shining on me on this sun angle. But anyways, it's great. It's peaceful. It's quiet. It's like so quiet you almost want to whisper because you're afraid you're going to disturb something by talking too loud or making too much noise. You know, I can't even really explain it. It's just, when it's that quiet, it's like you want to talk quiet because you just want to hear nature for what it is. But anyway, folks, I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to work on this fire, and then I'm going to relax in my hammock until I feel ready to start cooking my meal. But when I do, you guys will be with me. So, I'll see you then. Hey everyone. Well, the sun's setting, but I'm feeling pretty tired, so I'm cooking myself up my dinner right now so I can just lay down and relax and go to bed. So let me show you what I got going on. So I have that, and ingenious me forgot to bring a spoon with me. Which is just fine. I'll just drink it straight out of the can. It's just noodles and soup. But however, oh, excuse me. However, I do have that going. Just bologna and cheese, fried bologna and cheese sandwich. Campfire bologna and cheese sandwiches. So I'm trying to keep an eye on. Last time I tried to do that, I burned the bottoms of them pretty bad. So we're giving this a second shot. And I'm keeping a much better check on the bottom of it this time. I may go. These are just bologna and cheese fried, but I may just go for some basic grilled cheese sandwiches by themselves. We'll see. We'll see how hungry I am. Right now, 2 sandwiches and a can of soup kind of sounds pretty good. But even if I don't, like just basic sandwiches. Ooh, again, excuse me. Like again, I feel like I'm getting sick. I just keep getting this cough, just this weird tickle in my throat. So it's changing the seasons, and I am outdoors quite a bit on my job. So oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I cough up my lungs. So oh, that darn tickle. Anyways, a little coughing gonna stop me from camping. I'm pretty sure it's just from all the campfire smoke. Um, so as you can see, I got one side on one sandwich toasted up pretty good. The hardest part about fire is trying to figure out where's the what's the hottest point of the fire. You know, like you have a bed of coals, but there's always gonna be cold points and warmer points. Um, Trying to figure that out is really the hardest part for me. I got a pretty good bit of coals going on, but I had to throw on some smaller pieces of wood just to get my fire up and going again. I don't know if I'm gonna restart it after I cook my dinner, but I'll think about it. I'm definitely not gonna say no to it. I mean, it's cooling down quite a bit. It is right now. It's a little bit after 4 o'clock right now. So um, and as you can see, beautiful, beautiful sunset. So I think it'll probably be dark. Um, like around 5. Oh, I just got a bunch of smoke in my eye. Oh, like to love it. Oh, I didn't even bring a spatula with me. I thought I came out here pretty well equipped, but I'm missing just a few things to make things really good and comfortable. So, but as you can see, we got some sides nicely browned and toasted and stuff. So it's just gonna be a slow process, but that's all right. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and well, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off, and I'll get back to. I don't have any plates to go on, to put it on, so I got really improvise here just a little bit. But that's all right, just part of the experience. But I'll come back with you guys once I'm done. All right, everyone. All right, well, here's the result of my grilled cheese sandwiches. They turned out a lot better than I was hoping. So check this out. So check that, got that side nice and crispy and brown, and on this one, got nice crispy and brown, not too black. And then I got my soup right there, which I'm just drinking out of the can because I forgot to grab a spoon. So good times. So um, being my first video, not really expecting a whole lot out of it, but I hope everyone can be with me while I have this adventure. Because solo camping really is a new idea for me. Usually when I've camped, I've usually always had someone with me, like a best friend and stuff like that. Um, so it's just kind of weird to me, just a little bit. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but um, it's just kind of weird to me right now. So um, forgive me if things aren't exactly up to quality, but I am enjoying myself out here. It is so peaceful, so quiet. I can hear a dog barking out in the distance, but that's it. And my hammock situation in my bed is super comfortable, so I'm really looking forward to laying down and bedding down for the night. But and didn't sleep too good last night, so I'm gonna call it an early night. I'll probably get my little hanging flashlight. It's a flashlight and it's a bug zapper all in one. Pretty nice little setup. I got that for Christmas a couple years back. And so my hammock, thanks to my beautiful mom, with hammock straps. I haven't had a hammock that's had hammock straps before. So this is my break-in process with it. So again, Mom, thank you. I greatly appreciate it, and it is going to great use. Um, and so um, just having a nice, calm, relaxing time. Listening to the crackles of the fire, enjoying some nice food, and crawling into a nice, comfortable hammock bed. What more could you ask for? I I admit I tossed around the idea of getting like a beer or some type of alcohol, but it's nothing I need. It's just something I want. Um, I could do without it. So, and I'm going to. So, need to stay away from that stuff anyways. So, but anyways, I hope everyone's enjoying my video so far, but I'll hit you guys up right before I go to bed tonight. Alright. There, everyone. Well, that was a good meal. 2 sandwiches and a can of soup did just the trick. Ooh, excuse me. Leftovers. So, I am curled up in my sleeping bag. It's starting to cool down a bit, but not too bad. Through all the rest of the little bit of firewood I scavenged on the fire, so it's gonna burn down. So all that'll burn for a little while, but once it goes out, I'm done. So this ain't no survival situation. So, but hey, thank you for joining with me. Thanks for joining me on my little camp out here, and hope you folks like it. And if you guys would like to see more, by all means, let me know. All right. As you can see, I am kind of struggling to keep my eyes open a little bit. Oh, actually, these are coming off. Put these someplace safe. So, it's been a very, excuse me, enjoyable experience. So, but again, just kind of a new thing. So, hope everyone likes it. If anything, you give my wonderful family a chance to really see how I'm doing. And I miss them. Um, it's hard being away from home. I mean, I really like this place and everything, but it's not home to me. I miss um, my family in Colorado. So can't think too much about it without it breaking me in tears. So, but anyways, enough of the sob stories. Thanks for joining me on my camp trip, and we'll catch you guys in the morning. I'll be waking up probably around 9 o'clock in the morning to get everything packed up, and I got about a 45-minute drive back to the house. So I guess start getting myself ready and things like that for work. So, all right, folks. I'll catch you in the morning.